Now from the home of the Rangers, we're at Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Today, we've got a matchup of playoff hopefuls in the same division between the Oakland A's and the Texas. Juan Rivera will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Digging in, Wiz Hammer. He will lead this one off today.
The shortstop, number 2.
First delivery to him on the way. At the knees, strike 1. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's hit over 40 home runs this season, so he's a threat every time he goes.
Stepping into the box, Wiz Hammer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Next will be the designated hitter, Ramon Laureano. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Runners off for second.
Take a look, take a look.
But speared on a hop. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The A.
Leading off for the Rangers, the catcher.
First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Count even now at 1-1.
1-1-1.
First. And the Rangers are in the hit column.
Hey, you got to respect the first baseman getting dirty right there, but that batter was able to shoot that right past him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Victor Reyes. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready on 0-2. On the ground out to short. Hammer. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the. Digging in now, Wiz Hammer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3.
On the bag,
And the throw
right
to
here, on the
first
bag.
ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rangers 2 and the A's 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Trying to pick things up where he
Leading
left
off
off,
for the
Fred
Rangers,
Roberts. He'll
the
try to
first
follow
baseman,
up the double in his
Fred
last at-bat with another
Roberts.
big hit right here. To the short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Play ball.
Striding in, Wiz Hammer. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB. You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Launchbaugh hails from the prairie state of Illinois. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Spillane aboard here at first with nobody out. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with nobody out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ramon Laureano. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
But no real shot at it. Standing in is Hammer, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
1-1 the count. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
Line to the right side. Lays out, and he makes a spectacular catch. What a way to end this one. 5-1, the final total in today's game. It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the Oakland.
Let's play ball. Hey now.
One out, nobody on.
Batting second, the shortstop, Scott Kingery.
Hit hard. Now a close play, and the first base umpire says he indeed kept his foot on the bag. Good stretch there for the out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. I mean, he's got over 400 home runs. Any manager would be happy to pencil his name in the lineup and rely on that power every time he comes to the plate.
Athletic.
What a luxury this club
The
has.
shortstop.
Coming to the plate
Wiz
now, Wiz
Hammer.
Hammer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think this team can rest on its laurels right here. I know they've won 6 out of their last 9 ball games, but they come into this ballpark today, hostile environment. They're going to have to swing the bats early and get it going for the boys.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. A leap, and he crashes into the wall, but managed to hold on to it.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Ready on 0-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. And now for the Angels, Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got wheels down the first base line. I don't think he has to put it on the ground.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wiz Hammer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hammer.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Fletcher ranging up the middle. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. And in steps Scott Kingery. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Ready to deliver the 1-2 ground ball right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angel digging in. Wiz Hammer will start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Wiz Hammer.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. So a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Now in the box, Ramon Laureano.
22.
His prior history in this matchup, he's only 2 for 10. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. They put the tag on him, and he is out at first base. Riding in once again, Wiz
Now
Hammer.
The shortstop, Wiz Hammer.
He's set, and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Trout patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. At the plate, DJ Stewart. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, I know he got drilled last time up, but he's got a chance at some sweet right here. Base is juiced. He is looking to do some.
Throw in time, so a good pitch there gets him out of the base.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Halos get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Jack Flaherty earned his 9th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Friday Night Baseball from Paul Blackburn, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Next up for the A's, Wiz Hammer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Rounded weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the A's. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready now, Wiz Hammer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And back to the top of the Angels lineup now and stepping in, DJ Stewart. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. To the left side. Fielded cleanly. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Now to the plate, Wiz Hammer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Wiz Hammer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Enfield is off at first with 2 away. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Ward in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Now at the plate, David Fletcher. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
David Fletcher.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down.
Ready for another shot now. Wiz Hammer.
Shortstop, Wiz Hammer.
Here's the first pitch to him. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is ready for another chance. Mike Trout. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Mike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Ripped down the first base line. There's one. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest.
No errors. They left 13 men.
Now on a Sunday afternoon in Northern California, stepping into the box, Wiz Hammer is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is beaming with confidence right now. 3-0 on the road trip and looking for a 4-game sweep. That does not happen often in this game.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people. Pitchers, batters, man.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his butt.
Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Sliced hard on the ground. Kingery's there. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
In now the power-hitting outfielder, Nomar Mazara. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently third in the American League in that category.
All right, hang on. Right here.
That's in there, base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Wiz Hammer. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hammer.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And that's in for a base hit, his second in his many trips to the plate.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Matt Olson.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Striding into the box, Nomar Mazara.
Nomar Mazara.
The 0-2 home. Sharp
All right,
ground ball to third.
Good job.
And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Scott Kingery.
Toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest. So digging in now, Barry Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. To short. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2. Into the box, Wiz Hammer. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fletcher scoops it up, and there are 2 away now. Ready now for L.A. Avisail Garcia is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. On the ground, out to second. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. In now, Russell Thayer, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here now the 2-2. On the ground out to short. Hammer is there. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, the pitching coach takes the stroll out.
Stepping in, David Fletcher. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
Fletcher.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now batting, Carlos De La Cruz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
2-2-2.
Hit out towards second. One there. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Angels get just the one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Angels lead it 6-3. Settling in now, Wiz Hammer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your feet.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar on the development of his signature skills.
Broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. Oakland have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Hunter Harvey will be the starter for the O's in this contest. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him? Into the box now, Wiz Hammer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Wiz Hammer.
Here comes the first pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
The 0-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A's are gone in order, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Ready now for Baltimore, Derek Tabor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Derek
Dodge,
Tabor.
the runner at first with 2 gone. Hard liner, but picked up on a... In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So striding forward now, Lewis Brinson. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against South than he does against right-handers. Hammer fields it cleanly. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time. Now at the plate, Wiz Hammer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes. Standing in, Wiz Hammer. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Dodge takes it in. On to first, and there were 2 down. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Derek Tabor. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, in this last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB. Give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Right to it. 1, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and no one left. So striding in, Wiz Hammer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
All right, ease up. You're up. You're up. Good job. Good job.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Mazara.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Tony Kemp.
Ready on 0-2. Down the third
Down,
baseline.
down.
To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Castillo has got it, and the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Oakland. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 4-2.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games. But they got the monkey off their back here with the win, and are hoping to build on that now.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The A's jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. David
Time of the ball
Watanabe
game, 2
earns the
hours
victory out of the
and
bullpen,
57
his
minutes.
5th. Jimmy Yacobonis takes the
Thank
loss,
you
only
for
his
joining
first of
us
the
here
year.
this evening.
Wallace
We
Harris
remind
hammers
you to
down the
please
save, his
drive home
8th of the
safely.
season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Tuesday night baseball from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on the Show is next. Geraldo Abreu gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. Dan Plezak, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand. Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
This guy's got a big shot at the Triple Crown. He's leading in 2 of the 3 categories and top 5 in home runs, so that's where he needs to pick it up.
Another look to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Runner goes. Pitch inside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Grounded down the third baseline. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So stepping in, Nomar Mazara. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Mazzara.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out.
Nope.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. The Orioles due up in the first, no score. Now at the plate, Zach Alonso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
Leading
half
off
of the first.
For the Orioles, the designated hitter, Zach
First delivery to him on the
Alonso.
way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him. Stepping up now,
Batting
Joe
third,
McMahon.
the
No
first
one aboard
baseman.
for him, and 2
Joe
gone here in the first.
McMahon.
Grounded to short. Hammer is right there. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1. Digging in to try it again. Wiz Hammer. He drew a walk his first time up. First
Hammer.
offering on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. In now for the O's, Derek Tabor,
The bat.
as he'll look to bring home that
center
tying
fielder.
run from second with a
Derek
base hit into the outfield.
Tabor.
The 1-1 pitch. Up the middle. And that's the second out. Ready once again,
Up next.
Wiz Hammer.
The shortstop, Wiz Hammer.
From the stretch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Digging in, Wiz Hammer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Hammer.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. 2 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Oakland line score. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. And that misses 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Hit back up the middle. Dodge up the middle. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles.
Oh, and they've got him picked off. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Charles Dodge. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. 0-2, here it comes. Just back up the middle. Fielded. Throw to third, and there's one down now. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Wiz Hammer. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hammer.
Line drive to center field. Williams is there, 2 gone.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference. Well, listen, you always want to finish strong, and they've done a real good job here, notching a win on the first day of September. They're hoping that's a sign of good things to come in this final month of the season.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Athletics came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Francesco Aguila claims the win out of the pen, his first. Wallace Harrod records the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please.
Now from the home of the Rays, Tropicana Field in St. Petersburg, Florida. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Oakland A's and the Tampa Bay Rays. Number 22, the league's leading hitter, continues his march toward an American League batting title. Next. German Marquez will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout to walk.
So coming to the plate, Wiz Hammer. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Hammer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. Polanco is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their run.
At the plate, Wiz Hammer. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hammer.
First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1.
Nope.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Laureano leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Polanco. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.